December 1900. Three lighthouse keepers on a remote Scottish island vanish without a trace. The doors locked, the clocks are stopped, and no one's ever found. Welcome to Micro Mysteries Unearthed. Today, we unravel a real mystery that's haunted Scotland for over a century. Picture the Flannan Isles, 7 rocky specks in the Outer Hebrides, 20 miles west of Lewis, Scotland. The biggest, Island Moor, is just 17 acres, all cliffs and grass, uninhabited except for a lighthouse built in 1899. It's a brutal spot, exposed, pounded by Atlantic storms, and cut off from the world. The lighthouse was run by 3 men: James Duckett, the principal keeper, 43, a seasoned veteran with a wife and 4 kids; Thomas Marshall, 40, his assistant, steady and reliable; and Donald MacArthur, 40, the occasional relief keeper, a former soldier stepping in for a sick colleague. They lived in isolation, tending the light for weeks at a time, their only link to civilization a supply ship, the Hesperus, every few months. On December 15th, 1900, a passing steamer, the Arctur, noticed the Flannan light was out, unheard of for a station less than a year old. Storms delayed any check until December 26th, when the Hesperus arrived. Relief keeper Joseph Moore was sent ashore. What he found turned a routine visit into one of Scotland's strangest puzzles. Moore lands on Island Moor and climbs the steep path to the lighthouse. The outer gate is shut, the main door locked. Inside, it's dead quiet. The kitchen clock stopped, wound down days ago. Beds are unmade, a meal's untouched on the table, a chair's tipped over, the lamps trimmed and ready but unlit. No keepers anywhere. Moore fetches the Hesperus crew for a full search. They find 2 sets of oilskins, waterproof gear, hanging inside, but MacArthur's are missing. Out west, the landing platform's a mess. A supply box at 110 feet above sea level is smashed, iron railings bent, a lifebuoy torn free by massive waves. The logbook's last entry by Ducat is December 15th. Storm ended, sea calm, nothing hints at trouble. The Hesperus captain, James Harvey, telegrams the Northern Lighthouse Board. A dreadful accident has happened at Flannan's. The 3 keepers have disappeared. Superintendent Robert Muirhead investigates days later. He notes the storm damage. Waves strong enough to rip turf off cliffs 200 feet up, but no bodies, no boat, no clue where they went. Theories swirl. Newspapers like The Scotsman report it as a national enigma. Locals whisper of eerie lights or strange birds over the island. The keepers weren't novices. Ducat had 20 years on the job. Marshall was meticulous. MacArthur tough from military life. Yet they're gone, leaving a locked tower and a silent light. What pulled 3 men off a rock in the middle of nowhere? Let's break down what might have happened. Theory 1, a rogue wave. The West Landing's damage shows the storm's fury. Waves over 100 feet high aren't rare here. Maybe 2 keepers went to secure gear, got swept off, and MacArthur rushed out in his shirt sleeves to help, only to follow them into the sea. Muirhead thought this likely, but why no bodies? Theory 2, human error or madness. Isolation's brutal. Weeks alone could fray nerves. Did a fight break out, ending in tragedy? The tipped chair and missing oilskins fuel this, but the locked door and calm log contradict it. These men knew their duty. Theory 3, the uncanny. Locals tied it to folklore. Island Moor's chapel to St. Flannan. Tales of spirits or sea beasts. Some claimed a ghost boat took them, or they slipped into a thin place where reality bends. No proof, but the stopped clocks and eerie silence keep the chills alive. Over 120 years later, no answers surfaced. The Flannan Isles light's automated now, but the mystery lingers, an unsolved micro-tale etched in Scottish history. So, what claimed the Flannan keepers? A wave? A breakdown? Or something stranger? Tell us your theory in the comments. I'll pin the most compelling one. If you're hooked on real micro mysteries, subscribe and hit the bell. Next time, we're chasing another lost tale. Stay curious.